truck.
Well, if you're not wanting to tell them, I won't say nothing.
I bet you won't.
I said I wouldn't.
Let's see. Oh, hey. Oh, let me do this. Should we put her on the highway? No, I don't think I'll put her on the highway today. Hey, Chloe, glad you made it. Just so you know, I think all of Trinity is in Sheets.
I was going to get me a snack or two, but no.
Not with this kind of people in here.
Lord, no. But Randy has decided to buy himself something.
Yeah.
It was on one of the briefings this week that he was going to bug the guy.
Oh, and I sent you another one. He's got an iron block with no heads, just a short block on there for sale.
Oh, really?
For $225. Oh man, I appreciate that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a beautiful day. I'm not getting what I wanted done at the shop, but
well, we'll be there at some point. Chloe said, "Oh no, yeah, Chloe. I bought something with money I didn't really have, or something that's not necessary." In this truck, still have the 22 RE.
We've done.
Chloe, there are a lot of projects we need to work on. One of which is like Grand Pinovic, Hue, Crown Vic. He said that if we're doing LSs in these Camaros, we really honestly need backup motors. So if something blows up, we have a backup.
Oh, we got a lot of motors now. They just ain't ready in.
Well, we got 3 backup motors. So, yeah. But this one's going to go in the retro.
Take the one we just put in and out.
Yeah. Yeah, take the one we put in out. Make this one up to the 4L60. And see how it goes. This one has a lot of potential.
They all got potential.
Yes.
I just don't like not being able to hear this and run.
I don't like it either, but realistically, I mean,
I don't know what aluminum is bringing right now, but
I wouldn't scrap this motor if you paid me to scrap it.
Well, they would have to pay you.
I'm talking about you pay me and the scrap payment.
But anyway, if nothing else, it's got a set of heads on it.
That's right. It's got a good, one of the best sets of heads you're going to get for a stock head. And it's an aluminum block. Obviously, it's going to need a different oil pan.
Yeah, it's got a factory hole through it.
Yeah.
Mine's got a non-factory hole through it.
Yours is a rapid disassembly hole. This one is a for the front drive shaft. Transaxles, whatever. I would have never thought they'd do something like that.
I'd heard about it, never seen it, but
I'd never even heard about it. But I have a feeling this one here needs some decreasing.
yeah, like put plugs or something in to keep it from getting everything down in it. But I was going to get the pressure washer out today, so.
But Daryl is telling us that we need to get on that engine swap. We got somewhere to be tomorrow night.
That's what I said, but somebody keeps saying that they just don't think they're going to make it. It ain't going to make it this way.
Whatever.
Oh, they're going to bust the shocks on that motorcycle.
It doesn't even look like it's hardly strapped down. Good God, what's up with everybody? This is a lot of people. Oh,
Hey, the sun brings people out.
it's also Friday,
Easter.
and it's also 12 o'clock.
A holiday weekend.
Holiday weekend, and it's lunchtime.
Speaking of which,
What's for lunch?
I'm hungry.
I am too. Okay. Chloe said BRB. Oh. Ryan text. Ryan, get in the lot. Okay, Chloe said it's Good Friday. Yeah, it's Good Friday and it's lunchtime, so every dang body's out.
Every Friday's good if it's sunny.
Every Friday is good for you because you don't work on Friday.
Amen.
Some of us have real jobs where we got to work 5 days a week.
As long as you're not including yourself in that, some of us.
Yeah. I work 5 days a week.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
I at least go to work 5 days a
You
week.
go in and off in 10 minutes, you're not working.
I won't be on Monday.
That's because you're not working tonight. So you're not even working 5 days this week.
With overtime. You know,
See, it wouldn't be so bad if he didn't try to rub it in, but that really pisses people off. He's got it made, and that's awesome, but you ain't got to try to rub it in.
rub it in, rub it in. I'd like to know where that guy's getting his motors from.
Probably like we had started doing, we ain't done it in a while, probably part now.
Yeah, because he's got a lot of different parts on his marketplace. I feel like I just come this way. Probably because I did, but that's beside the point.
But something else we don't have the money for. When you walk off, Jim said that Cadillac we can get freight under is drivable, even though it is hit on the front, it is running and drivable. He's gonna think about the next couple of days. If you don't put it, he's gonna let us know.
Jim don't want it.
See, he thought about getting it put in that S10, and he don't want to. He don't want to do it because he's got enough going on this year. But I may be wrong.
It's a 95, but if it's a 95, you can wire and harness in a computer, put it in your car, and now you have a 90. Now, 5.7. Yeah, it's a complete car. Or we can have another burnout car and just have a Cadillac. That wind noise is probably bad,
I would say so.
but it's too hot for your own windows. Hey, flip that switch for the heat. You know, yours actually bumpers, right?
I don't know if I'm going to do this while we going to the road or not.
If I had good brakes, I would hit the brakes and let you hit your head one good time. They know what I'm talking about. I couldn't find the switch either. It's just right there. Get it? Yeah. Leaves everywhere. Yeah, you know that thing buckles, right?
I thought this was one I had to fight.
That's in the XB.
There ain't even a damn seatbelt here.
It is right here.
It's going to something happens. Probably. What do you say we stop up here? Buy a pizza.
Pizza or two. Yeah, that's fine.
I would call it in, but have it right there. I'll go in and order 2 mediums if you want me to. And
Well, go ahead and call it in if you want. I mean,
it's just right there. I have to walk the line.
it only says one person's watching.
That's me.
Yeah, I got mine on. I don't know.
But like I said, the time they called and I ordered it, we'll be sitting in the parking lot.
Can't you smell that smell?
What time is it?
12:32. I don't understand why the live's not telling me how many hours of watch time we get at the
I
end.
don't know if you see it went up to 20,
I had to check.
22:43.
Really?
Yeah,
It jumped up dang near 30 hours?
from 17 to 43.
Wow. Well, I mean, we're just gonna have to keep on. I mean, there's no way around it. We're just gonna have to keep on. We need a
I don't
sticker.
have to quit taking these damn curves so fast.
It's 15. We're gonna have to put a sticker on the back of our vehicles that says "Follow me for a fun time."
All this park spots, you gonna park way up the creek down there and I gotta walk.
Yep. All right, see you soon.
Sausage or
Sausage is fine.
hamburger or
Whatever it is fine. You want to take your phone?
what matters.
See here. Let's see. Look, there it is. Oh no. Oh no. Can't you smell that smell? What'd Ryan say? Let's see. Oh, that's a long text message, Ryan. I am not going to be able to read it while I'm live. You know, I'm not a Ford guy. But that's a nice Ford. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. This live is not doing good. I wonder why. Good God, this is like Talladega out here. People flying. Yeah, I was kind of thinking that too, Daddy. Might as well just cut it off. I'll let it go to 20 minutes or whenever we get the pizzas, and we'll cut it off and we'll see what we can do next. Yeah, I think if we're at the shop, I think it'll do just a little bit better. I just figured somebody would want to watch us drive around, then get to the shop and just keep the live going. But we'll see. Oh, Chloe's back, Daddy. We can't end it now. Welcome back, Chloe. Chloe, would you like to see what we got, since you're really the only person watching? That's what we got right there. Let's see. Better idea. I'll just get out and show you what we got. It is very dirty, Chloe. And look at that. It even has a factory hole in the oil pan. But 862 heads. I think that's what he said it was. Yeah. 862 heads. Yeah, it's a little dirty, Chloe, but we'll get it cleaned up. But that'll be the new motor for the retro. He's getting a pizza right now, Chloe. We're up here at Sir Pizza. Let's see. Hey, Grandma Vic. Good morning. How are you today? I think I picked the worst spot. Everybody likes driving in these parking spots. Grandma Vic, I blame Hugh for my purchase. I got. Oh, okay. Hey, Allie Brat. Well, Grandma Vic, Hugh sent me a Facebook Marketplace posting, I think on Tuesday morning. And it was a all aluminum Gen 3 5.3 liter LS motor. And it may or may not be exactly what's sitting in the bed of the truck. Yeah, Chloe, Dad changed his personal channel from whatever it was before, I guess, Randy Hutchins, to just a silly little YouTube channel. That way nobody else can steal it. Dang, Chloe's busy today. Now it is going to get a little bit loud in here when we start driving because of all the wind noise, just so everyone knows. No, he did not twist my arm. You're exactly right, but I'm still going to tell him that it was his influence that got me to buy it. He told me about what you can do with these all aluminum motors. And to be fair, he did bring up an extremely good point the other day. If we're going to run motors like LS motors into Camaros, I need to have a spare. If I'm running 3, I need to have 6 motors. And for the price that this thing was sold for, I can't argue with it. Move a few more bills around and make it happen. And plus, I mean, I think people want to see a motor Monday. I mean, I think there was a better way for Dad to tell me he wanted to see Motor Monday besides putting a hole in his oil pan. And I mean, Adam over at Grease Spot Garage gave me a really, really nice intake that would look really good. An aluminum intake on an aluminum motor with aluminum heads. We have ourselves a race truck with all the aluminium. No, Chloe, I do not think I will be. Madison's got on to me for not coming. Chloe, if I get this LT1 put back in Dad's car and get everything going in time, there is an event tomorrow at 5 p.m. at Caraway. I mean, all I can say is if we can make the event tomorrow, that would be really cool, but I'm kind of scared to do that. We have a really honest, we have a great group of people in this group, like Daddy just said. And we are very novice at this whole engine stuff, and if we want to build a motor, but there's enough of our silly little YouTube channels rolling around in our Snowman family, and enough knowledge through the years that I feel comfortable trying to do something like this. Because I can do a lot of stuff by myself, but I can't do this YouTube stuff without you. Oh, I sound like a politician. I can't do this without you. Let's see here, cylinder head. Huh. These cylinder heads have been changed, either that or they're just different in the Trailblazer. Yeah. That's awesome, Grandma Vic. I'm slowly trying to keep up with what y'all are doing. It's really hard to try to keep up with everybody's videos with as much as we've been doing, but we let them play, and I do, whenever I tag everybody, it tells me how many subscribers, and y'all are right there at breaking that 800 mark, and I am here for it. Hey, Madison. And no problem, Grandma Vic. I like we've talked about before, there's enough cake that we can all have a slice. Okay, this is a LM4, not a L33. Oh, here comes Diddy. Well, now we can't end the live. We got 4 times the amount of people in here
I
now.
see that. I don't like, Dodge trucks and stuff,
But
But
I like that.
I
Dodge.
do like that Dodge truck.
Hey, that extended cab's not big enough for those pizzas.
Well, actually, I was just gonna go between the seats, but that ain't it.
All right, everybody. Wind noise.
If it bothers you, we'll roll the windows up. Just
We'll
please
just
let
have
us
to-
know.
We'll just have to sweat for a minute. But hey, there's Hugh.
Hey, Hugh.
I'm Hugh. I just told Grandma Vic I'm blaming you for this purchase.
I'm not blaming anybody. He would have done it either way if he'd run across it.
Yeah, it's just Hugh sent it to me. And Allie Bratt, their granddaughter's in.
I was
think
gonna.
I guess she's either watching on hers or
I was
she's
gonna say
watching
hi,
with
but-
Grandma Vic.
The way it is on my phone, I couldn't see
Yeah.
how to spell all that. So
Hey, Hugh helped by finding us a good motor.
we hope it's good.
If it's not, we'll
You clear
rebuild
my
it.
way. But like I said, for the price, we at least got a set of heads.
Yep. I mean, it's 862 heads.
I don't know what all that means.
I mean, it's not a super high performance head or anything, but I mean, this motor can still be worked to make really good power. Okay, Allie is with Grandma Vic. Hugh is at work.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay. Allie, are you still liking your shirt? If it's the one I think you're talking about, Hugh, I think it's the same guy. He's got a short block. A short block cast iron instead of an aluminum for I think $275 or something.
He said he just did Sick Week down in Florida
Yep, in January.
with his
2 Caprice.
Caprice. He's got a Caprice that he drives daily, and then he's got one that's the souped up race car. They were both there. He had family coming in for the weekend, so I didn't want to hang around, and I invited him to the shop. I'd like to see him come over and check his stuff out.
This should be a Gen 3, Hugh. I did decode the block.
That's what he said anyway.
Yeah,
I think it was,
I put the block casting number as a Gen 3.
I think come out of a SS Trailblazer.
Yeah, it's a LM4 or whatever the heck. But yeah, the Caprice PPV is a 6-liter. But this one, Hugh, has a hole through the oil pan for transaxle, so it's the LM4. Basically the exact same thing as the L33. But got a hole through the oil pan. Factory.
His is a
hole.
factory hole. Mine wasn't. I put mine in there.
Yeah. Means that I'm going to have to change the oil pan to go into C10 anyway. Yep, the one for the 4-drive. Exactly.
Yeah.
So I don't need that oil pan. I might could get somebody that might be interested in that oil pan, get a few dollars back. We'll see. Okay, L33 is 2-wheel drive. So I'll basically be converting this to an L33.
Right.
Okay, that's cool. I know like the LS2 and the LS3 and all that type of stuff. If you start throwing L's and M's and stuff like that, I'm lost.
When you start, I'm lost.
Small block Chevy. We need to put air conditioning on this truck.
Yeah, we did. I think they got air up there, but I really don't want to go in through the exhaust pipe to fill it.
And I'm going to put the exhaust in your mouth.
Pull the trigger.
Yep. Yes, we're in the Toyota. Good old trusty Steve here, 347,000 miles and counting. And she just ain't got the power to turn the air compressor or the AC compressor, I don't think.
Not being there ain't one on it.
Yeah. She's only got like 90 horsepower. But it's good enough to apparently run 85 on the back roads.
I don't think we've seen 85 sit in the middle of the curve. Scared the snot out of me.
Change the oil, she'll bury you and find a new love.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm the second owner of this Buell. And the fourth. Me and Daddy did some trading back in the day. But I love this little truck. Got a whole new front suspension, not brakes. Yeah. Brand new transmission, rebuilt motor. I mean, asking if he was working hard or hardly working.
Yes.
He's on break. Oh man, that feels a lot better.
I was fixing to ask if he was on break.
He said hello and said he was on break.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to re-upload this morning's video to see if it'll do that VR junk again. I don't understand why it did that.
We'll just happen to have another one. Either that or we'll do the same one tomorrow.
Working hard at hardly working, but it ain't working.
A lot of people work a lot harder trying to get out of work than they do to go ahead and do the job, but I understand what you mean.
Yeah. Out of the two people in this truck, I think I work the hardest.
He lies the most. But the object to the
He's always on break.
The object to the game is try to do the least amount of work for the most amount of money.
Yep, I want to maximize my money and minimize my time at work. Look, apparently I'm always on break because I get to ride on the locomotive. He said, I'm union. I take break from breaks.
Exactly.
I need your union. Well, speaking of that, I guess our union dues is on our W-2, so that's tax deductible.
Yeah.
Good, because I mean, other than that, the union's damn useless. Excuse me, dang useless. It's Mountain Dew's hot.
Yes, I would say so.
But something wet. I feel like by the screen we're barely moving.
Now you slow down the speed limit, it feels good now.
We're doing 500. You said the unions are worthless.
Amen.
Yep.
Unions ain't been a good union since they fought for you
It's
back
all
in the day.
about that corruption.
Now
Yep.
it's all, yeah, they're all in bed together to screw you over.
Yep. How about there's
Make
a
you
job?
feel good about it.
Yeah. There's a job. The grandson is here. Ooh, yeah.
Hi, grandson.
I better be careful on my words. But here's what I run into with the union. I used to work in Hamlet, of course. There's a local that goes on and works customers. It's like Monday through Friday. And they only work 5 or 6 hours a day. And it was in Lumberton, North Carolina. One of the union reps, the union chairman of this section, ratted them out to labor relations so they cut the job off. I'm like, I would like to know why the union rep is talking about that to labor relations and willingly letting the job get cut off.
Yeah, because that ain't the way the union works.
Unions should be
Not
fighting
supposed
for
to.
every job. It doesn't matter if the job works 5 hours or 30 minutes every day.
But I bet you that union rep's trying to get in management.
Or I guarantee what's going on is that union rep's upset that he has to work 8 hours a day and he doesn't stand for that job.
Yeah.
Exactly. The union is supposed to fight to keep the jobs. But instead, the unions are just, they don't care. They're okay with getting jobs cut off. And it's no different than our union rep. I mean, you work a job that works 3 days a week, but that job doesn't get cut off. But you work a job 5 days a week and it gets cut off and you call it off of the extra board. The company's tossed them a bag of money and decided, and yep, they're with the company. Yep.
That's all it is.
Well, you look at the union rate.
People that can be bought out.
Yep.
That's the whole thing.
It's the same thing with politicians. It doesn't matter what side of the aisle you are. As soon as you're willing to take that little bit of money, your career should be done.
You're no better than the next little.
I mean, the union gets basically an extra paycheck every month to be our union representative and for our local chairman. But then you turn around and you tell me, yeah, you can't even change my days because I've not been here long enough. They don't have pride and loyalty anymore. Yep. Follow us for more propaganda on the unions and the government. We'll start dropping flyers out. The union is a lie. It sounds like me. Man, the other night, whenever Dad got pulled over and became a hardened criminal, you couldn't go 3 foot in this section of road without seeing a cop. What was Jim saying about that?
Evidently he's seen it because he said something about he come through there or something. And, it was 2 cars pulled over and there was a bunch of cops.
Hugh, when I tell you the span of Denton, there was probably, what, 30 cop cars?
I know there's at least 20 for the mile stretch that I went in.
Yep.
And Denton's about small enough you can have the welcome to and thanks for coming on the same sign.
Yep, but this section here, there was not a crevice that didn't have 2 or 3 cop cars. You're talking Denton Police, Davidson County deputies, Lexington Police, and State Highway Patrol. Something went on, and that was a major show of force.
Now, I did do a video of it. We should be putting it out next day or so.
I'm going to have to put a bleep in it because he dropped the F-bomb.
I did. I was mad. They got into my 1,440 minutes.
Rusty Pedal said, road trip. Yep.
Yep.
Hey, Jamie, I hope you're doing well today, buddy. Hopefully them naders are leaving you alone.
Bought another motor.
Yeah. It's Grand Pitovic's fault. He didn't twist my arm, but he sent it to me, and, well, I just had to make it happen. Well, that's kind of what I felt, Hugh, and knowing what I know, that's pretty well, I think, what happened, and they were probably told to pull everything and write tickets for everything.
Adam said last night in the premiere that he can get ECMs for $50 all day long. I'm gonna send him $50. That way I give me an ECM.
Yeah. Well, we got some.
Yeah, well, I just make a joke.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah. Grandma Vic, I think I'm just gonna stop blaming Hugh, and I'm going to blame myself.
Who's blaming anybody? We just make. I mean, it is what it is.
Oh, look, there's your buddy.
Oh yeah. Look at her, buddy.
Look, there's the Denton Police.
Jackass.
I don't think that's the same one, but if it is, jackass. Oh, he's looking at his phone. We'll go back to speeding now.
That guy the other day to me won't give cops a bad name because I try to support them.
Well, I'm all for if somebody's missing a headlight, missing a tail light, missing a tag light, by all means it is against the law, pull them over, but let them know. Why write a ticket for something like that?
I don't think the court system needs to be bothered with that crap. There's enough people in the court system as it is.
And it's a situation.
And it's just a money racket.
Well, you look at it. That ticket, I think it's like $185 with fines and court costs. But you get a lawyer, that's an extra $500. And then you get a lawyer, now your court cost is another $500. So you just spent $1,500 for a damn brake light. I mean, that's junk. I don't like that. I've never liked that.
Man, I got to turn around and
you got to
fix
pay
the problem.
Okay, look at all O'Reilly's Auto Parts. They want $351 for a reman. I guess ECU. But it's $331 for a brand new one at AC Delco. That's crazy for the E38 ECU. Man,
So, Adam saved you some money then.
yeah, as long as it works. But I mean, even then, I'm pretty sure we've all threw $50 of parts at something and not work.
Well, it should work. You come, his motor's 09 and
Yep.
the ECM's come off of 2010.
Yeah, so that should work. Nothing was different.
And you're going to flash it anyway, right?
Yeah. He's got to upload a tune in it
Right.
and flash everything.
That's, yeah.
So I mean, VATs and everything's not going to be an issue. Let's see. Okay, yes, Adam is sending one. Okay. OMG, don't want to be on the road with Hugh. He fights every car on the road. I yell at a lot of them. I try not to, but I do. I'm going to put my tune on it. Okay. So there's a better chance than not you just got a bad.
Yeah, I think that's what it said. But I think they got it to fire
Yeah,
off.
he says that it spins over.
I think they got it to fire off. It just, it needs to. I think now I may be misspoken. It ain't like fired up run because the ECM was bad.
Gotcha.
But I think they got everything to cooperate.
Gotcha.
I think.
Okay. We went through every wire and it won't spark. Huh. So yeah, sounds like something's wrong with the ECU or something like that. And
Shoot gas in it. We'll get it to fire.
but if it ain't got no spark, shooting gas in it. I mean, if you do that, you can lose your arm here. Got signal finally from the crank and the cam sensor. Okay. I don't know if you noticed this, but that motorcycle's designed to sit on it, not stand.
Man might have been taller to sit and he wanted to stand up.
Oh.
Might have
Okay,
to
and they
adjust
have
his
power
underwear.
to the coils, but it won't tell it to spark. Huh. You ever want to know why people like carburetors? As long as your coil's good and your points are filed and clean, and them jokers are going to spark. And your wires are good, but you ain't got to worry about messing with the computer junk. Alright everybody, at the top of this hill over here on the right hand side is a house full of real men and they're looking for volunteers. I'm thinking I'm going to volunteer. Let's see, here it comes right here. They're looking for volunteers. I wonder if I should volunteer so I can be a real man. This is in Illinois. And we found the neutral safety wire. Now it doesn't show us in drive. Well, that would make a difference. He said, depends on what she looks like. That's the firehouse, Hugh. I feel like I've been driving for an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. Probably because I've been driving for 2 hours. Because I bet you Chester was making a loop to come by and see us.
Probably.
When he sees us, he's going to have something to say about it. But we're going to say something back and he ain't going to hear us. We go, huh? I don't think this truck up here knows where they're going.
No? I hope he's hitting his brakes, not the right turn signal there.
Hey, what? Okay.
Oh, hell no. Oh, he's turning around.
Oh, it's a Ford. Okay, I'm not surprised.
He don't know what to think. He's usually pushing. I might have to set out and take me a nap.
Man, I'm feeling like, what is this? Hello. I cannot read your name while I am driving, but hello. Hope you're having a good morning, evening, afternoon, whatever time it is for you.
We're just about at the shop, so we'll be able to get it on the tablet.
Let's see. Oh, wait, we got a line of traffic. Okay, aviation. Good God, where's all these people coming from? Go home.
They starting their vacation. Fire that LS up, push us on up the road.
We need more power.
So, yeah, probably go in right there.
Yeah,
I was hoping they were cutting that big tree right there. Oh, he's coming back.
yeah, Hugh, we already picked up the engine. Where are we going to unload this thing?
Probably up here since the all
just
the
park
stuff's
up
up
here
here.
somewhere.
We're gonna pull that stuff out though.
Okay. We'll just park right.
I mean, I don't know. You keep driving to the other side of the 8.5 acres if you want to.
6.5.
6.5 acres. I mean, hell, we can always walk.
Yeah.
Lord have mercy.
Lord gave you feet. Here, carry that. I'm surprised you ain't kissing the ground because you're out of this truck.
I'm scared.
There we go. Yep, here it is, Hugh. It is 862 heads, but there it is. Factory hull. 6.5, 8.5, whatever it takes, that's right. But, yep. 5.3. She a little greasy, but how's that Adam fella say it? Keep it greasy. There's the block casting number, 125669110, which means it is obviously the aluminum 5.3. I guess it tells me because it's not 5.3/4.8. So I'm happy with it. Oh, and we have a visitor in the back of the shop, everybody. Here's a room in here. Is that your tire?
It's the one we had in the back of your truck.
Oh, okay. It is not a possum. You will not believe me if I tell you what it is. I bet you if I knock on the door, it'll wake up. Hello? Hey, dummy, get out from behind the door. Hello.
Hey, buddy.
He's got a hurt toe, so Daddy wrapped it up.
Hey, bub.
Madison said, hey, Seven. Madison, he can't talk or read. But we have our shop puppy.
And we turned the air on for him.
Yeah, I turned the air conditioning on. Your dad needs to feed you more, doesn't he?
I put him on the diet. He took it literally.
Yeah. He about to die. You ain't feeding him enough. Yeah, Dad had it pretty well close to healed up, and then he jumped out the back of the truck and ripped his toenail off again. But Hugh, if you did not see it yesterday, and I know it wasn't in today's video, but let there be light. How you like that, Hugh? Hey, Nelson. We gotta get all this together. Grandma Vic, you have yourself a good night. Thank you for stopping in. And God bless. And hey, if you would keep Adam in your prayers. I think he's still in the hospital. But no, let's we're gonna work on getting all this put together today, maybe. We'll see. But and look, the two C10s are back together again. That's giant sparkly chunks. That dang dog's peeing on everything. Man, I have no advice on financial. I just spent my last few dollars buying a motor I probably shouldn't have. We need air conditioning in the shop.
Yeah. We're working on that.
That car's probably hurt. We broke.
No, 7.
Your dog needs a bath.
Yeah, it does. No. Can you either put it on one sausage, one pepper, one's hamburger, so
Okay.
you can eat and switch or switch and either eat, don't worry about it either way.
Bug off. Madison said he's special. Let him do what he wants.
He is special.
Doesn't mean he gets to do what he wants. Look, we'll give him a piece of pepper or sausage. When you do starve him, let's hit him right square in the head and doesn't even notice.
He knows he's throwing it up.
Well, what we got on the agenda for the rest, Eddie?
Well, I do want to put that part on to see if it's gonna fix the truck.
Hugh said he definitely thinks that the block is junk as well.
On what?
Your motor.
Was it?
With how bad that is, I wouldn't be surprised if the block was bad.
Wouldn't surprise me, but
I'm kind of holding out some hope.
there's a lot of metal in the bottom of that thing from somewhere.
Yeah. Let's see. Madison said his mother and grandmother are sitting here staring at me eat. Well, their son and grandson is sitting here staring at us eat.
Let's run the family because he's staring at us eating.
Hugh said the way it came apart, the old galley runs down that side, it may be compromised. And if it is, I mean, it sucks, but we'll reuse it as a table or something.
But like I said, we're trying to fish our way going to LS anyway.
Eventually go to LS. Damn, he caught that. I don't think I've ever seen him catch food or a tennis ball.
I want to open the doors, but I don't want him out there until
Hugh said it put up one hell of a fight.
it did.
It did. It really did. Hugh, we have a video. We're going to do a premiere on it tomorrow. It's the life of Fireball. From the time that...
It needs to be uploaded.
Yeah, I need to be working on it. From the time that we bought it as a non-running $900 car till Cletus and Cars. I put in there how much we spent on everything. Realistically, including the 2 back wheels, the 2 back tires, all the parts we threw at it, and everything, we're talking under $2,000, including safety gear. And we had that car for over a year. Countless events, countless burnouts, running it hot again. Okay, Hugh said it's going to be awesome. He does not get off until 7. Hey, man, I got lucky today. I don't have to go to work. I guess I didn't have an engineer for tonight. Yes, it should have, Hugh. That motor. Aviation, I'm not a medical expert. I can't tell you what to do.
What's wrong?
Talking about he had a hip surgery and everything. He's $50,000 in debt, and now he's having bladder issues. What do I do? I don't know what to do. Madison said must be nice. Not working tonight.
I'm sure she's not.
No, she's supposed to.
I'm sure she's not.
I'm sure she's not either. That's exactly right, Hugh. As many times as we've ran that car hot, and boiled antifreeze out of it,
It
added,
cuts itself off.
cuts itself off multiple times. You're talking about going to Caraway the very first time and going through 4 sets of tires in one night between me, Dad, and Justin driving the piss out of it.
Not new, but still 4 sets.
Graham Pitto said, read your phone, senior. Okay. Yeah, go for it, buddy. Madison said she might work tonight. All the babies want to be here before the Easter Bunny comes on Sunday. Let's see. Can I do that? Let's see here. There we go. I think we just fixed that problem, Hugh, between you and me. Hugh said it's a brand new channel and he's coming in asking for money.
Oh,
Ooh, Nelson's going to Cincinnati tonight.
hey Nelson.
I ain't never been up there. I ain't even gonna pretend that I want to go. It's a brand new channel scam. Okay, well,
That's
hey,
fine, but if he's wanting to know what to do, pray.
yeah. Well,
We'll send
Hugh
prayers.
deleted his messages and I hid him from the channel. Hugh, I heard in your live the other night you had some unwelcome visitors.
I tell you what, I found out you like Russia. Hey, never mind, you're at work, you don't need to get upset.
No.
He got upset, boy.
Take a deep breath, my friend. He said, man, I was stepping out of character.
Step. Hell, you drove
You
it.
drove.
You semi that thing.
You were on a dang jet powered thing from what I was told. I had to go back and watch that. He said there was a lot of trolls out. Hugh, based off of my time in the video game world, the more you feed into it, the more that they're going to keep doing it.
Because they like to get you upset.
Yep.
They like to take that 1,440 minutes away from you.
Well, if they get you upset enough and get you cussing, I got the bow down to Russia, that was it. No. But if you sit there and you start saying certain things or talking a certain way, they start reporting you. Well, there's Madison. So does someone else I know.
What? You get mad?
A lot of trolls out.
Oh.
You know, Madison, I want to mute you. Take your moderator privileges away. Yeah, see that's the good thing about having a lot of mods. Madison will like to make people upset. But yeah, Dad said that you had
Oh,
moderators.
yeah, you do. You like to see
Shut up.
people. You love
You
it.
shut up. But he had a lot of moderators that was kicking people as soon as they would start. And that's a good thing. And especially if you're doing something like, I mean, we're sitting here eating pizza, not doing anything. Rings was dropping them fast. Well, I'm surprised we hadn't had more of an issue with that. If I'm being quite frank.
You can be frank if you want to. It don't matter.
I prefer to be Randy. That's right, Hugh. It's all good, buddy. It's all good. And that's what matters. You still had fun, and at the end of the day, that's what you should be trying to strive for, in my personal opinion.
I'll be honest with you. I'm starting to enjoy the lives. getting to talk to people and everything.
Well, I understand why Daryl does the premieres. I mean, you get to sit there and communicate with people while your video's playing. But what time would y'all want to see a premiere tomorrow for The Life of Fireball? You keep on doing that. You're gonna eat one of the wheel weights.
You'll do it once or twice. You'll have weight. You'll be gaining weight.
That's right, Hugh. If you're not having fun, there's really no reason to do it. Now, we need to pick a time tomorrow where there's people available to be part of the premiere.
Well, you said he can't do it, I mean, because he's out of work. He can only pop in on breaks. But
Okay, he can get home at 7:45. We can do it at 8 o'clock Saturday. I mean, 8 o'clock, I know Monday through Friday, that's whenever Daryl does his premieres. But it's Saturday, so, I mean, 8 o'clock might be a good time to do it. Put up like a short in the morning or something. I wonder if we cut the live off and do a live again later. If it'll mess stuff up.
what do you mean? It don't matter. I mean, dude, you just be on the know.
Nah, Hugh, 8 o'clock at night is not too late for us. I mean, especially if we're not going to Caraway. I mean, Caraway's from 5 to 11, and I don't see it happening. If we get everything ready, it would be nice to go. But we'll just have to see what's going on. I'll probably shoot for doing the premiere at 8 o'clock tomorrow night. What? We shall see. But Madison said he's usually there till midnight. 8 is not too late. That's what I'm getting at. I mean, my
I
wife.
tried to get him not to go home so early, but he said he's got a wife and kids he's got to go see. I'm joking, Madison. I tell him to go home all the time.
I tell you, I'm going to send you home. Madison says that's worse than prison. Hugh, I appreciate you stopping in. You be safe for the rest of your day at work. That's probably going to be pretty well the end of the live, too. I mean, it's been over an hour.
Yeah, we got things to do.
So, everybody, thank you for stopping in. Madison, Hugh, Nelson, Jamie, Grandma Vic. I mean, even the aviation guy, since you know he's a spam account, but he still watched for a few minutes.
Well, we still got credit for it.
Yep. Who else was
Thank
in
you,
here?
though.
Chloe was in here for a while.
Who?
Chloe.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody have a great day. Stay greasy. And speaking of staying greasy, keep Adam in your prayers. I think he's still in the hospital.
I think they're shooting for Monday.
Okay, bye kids. Bye everybody. Oh. Well, hey, there's Brad.
Who?
Brad Yelich. He said, hello, making time.
Who's that? Hey, Brad.
Well, Brad, I hate to tell you, buddy, but you come in at the very last second. We're actually ending the live, but I do appreciate you coming in. But anyway, everybody.
We might do one a little bit later.
Yeah.
Keep us.
If not, we'll do one tomorrow, and we'll do a premiere tomorrow. Tomorrow, premiere 8 p.m. Life of Fireball. But thank you, everybody who watched, and remember, keep it silly. And I know you tried. It's the effort that I like. Thank you.
Thank you.
Keep it silly. And there's Daryl. We got it. We're trying to end the live. Everybody.
That's fine.
Daryl, we'll talk to y'all later. We might do a live later of us putting the motor together. But
Tell him, Daryl, we got things to do.
yeah, we got a schedule to keep. I have a man in my comment section talking about we got to put a motor together.
Daryl, I wanted to tell you, I was watching the videos. I absolutely love your wife's yellow car. I don't know what you call that thing, but I like it. What do you call that baby?
Trial?
No, the 101 Dalmatians car.
Corilla DeVille?
Yeah, It reminds me of that, which I know it's a different style car, but I was watching you mess with it. I like it.
Brad, no need to be sorry, my friend. But everybody, we're gonna do something, and maybe in a couple hours we'll do another live. We shall see how it goes. But again, thank you everybody who watched, and sorry that Brad and Daryl y'all caught it at the very end. But thank you for thinking about us, and thank you for trying. Just keep it silly.
Thank you.